Let me do my next video here on Big Boy. So we've learned a little bit more about him. He's a fussy eater, believe it or not. That's pretty funny. Hence why I think he got big. Although, first of all, this is a huge frame cat. If you actually look, you can actually see a waist when he walks. This is just an enormous frame of a cat. He is a dry food eater only, and he is stuck on Fancy Feast Gold, and that is a high-fat food. However, I've learned a little trick, which I have to say quietly so he doesn't hear me, is if I put out like a more appropriate food, like Wilderness Healthy Weight, which is low calorie, you know, for weight reduction, and I kind of put it somewhere where he's really not supposed to get it, I notice that he's nibbling it a little bit. But of course, if you put it right at his feeding station, he's not touching it. So I'm trying to psych him out that way. He's doing great. He's upstairs in group living. I mean, in the upstairs part, not in group living. I may move him to group living. I may not. I don't. He needs such a large cage to fit both litter box and a bed comfortably, and which really takes up 2 spots in group living, and we're so tight for cage space. Up here, he can have an area designated for himself, so he can have his litter box and his pad, but I can leave him loose almost all the time, if not all the time. And so I think that's better for him, just for his size. He's very cramped when he's caged. And our routine here is caged at night and out during the day. So I may just leave him upstairs for that reason. He has less exposure to other cats up here, but some exposure, and he is watching with interest. I think he could be matched with, you know, a similar easygoing gal who didn't have an agenda. I think he'd probably be fine. I wouldn't put him with kids. He gets a little upset at new things. He's sort of slow to adapt. Again, that's owner give-ups for you, but not nearly as slow as some, my goodness. I've seen a couple of hairballs. So stress does result in lots of shedding, and it also results in over-grooming, which both of those things result in hairballs. So I've seen a couple of hairballs. Again, that's all transitional. Once he's into the home, I don't expect that's going to be a regular thing. His fur and coat is in amazing condition. Just shiny and soft and great. Litter box usage is actually extremely neat. You need large. Absolutely, you need large. Like this is the jumbo. Even better is this. You know, so you really need a very, very good size litter box for this guy. He's going to be great. I mean, he's really a great character, and he wants to be right where you are, and he does a lot of what I call flirting, sort of rolling around upside down and looking at you, he's a very, very nice cat. Lovely, lovely cat. You can tell he was well loved. So, and he's all vetted, and he is ready to go. So ask about him. We've got lots of information. The owner was very forthcoming with details about who he was, which is always so helpful.